Hello and welcome to Wiki Wacky Wuzzies, Musings and Wanderings. Today I'll be talking to you about book to movie adaptations. So of course, once you read a book, the most exciting thing possible is for it to be turned into a movie. Yet at the same time,
it can have devastating consequences.
So, lately I've been hearing awesome news that The Fault in Our Stars will be turned into a movie for, I think, next year. Admittedly, I haven't actually read The Fault in Our Stars, but I've heard wonderful things about it. It's about a girl who has cancer, who falls in love with a boy with cancer. It's just not really my kind of thing. It's just too sad, but, you know, to each their own. As well as Divergent by Veronica Roth. I was so excited when I heard and kind of scared. I've also heard that they've sold the rights to Artemis Fowl series quite some time ago, but nothing's been heard of it since. Same goes with Wicked Lovely, which was actually is in the middle of being optioned to another studio or something. I'm not really sure that's going to go. Anyway, I will be talking to you about some of my favourites and some of the worst book-to-movie adaptations I have watched, and I hope you enjoy. I will start off with one of my favourite book series of all time, Percy Jackson. When I heard it would be turned into a movie, I was absolutely ecstatic. There was just no greater joy at the time. So when I finally saw the teaser trailer, I was excited. You had Percy going up on the elevator, and it was just I should be calling it a lift now, shouldn't I? We call it lifts, you call it elevator, whatever. He was going on a lift to the 1,000th floor. I can't remember what number it was, and it was just exciting. Then finally, the next trailer came along, and I mean, I was nitpicking. He clicked his pen, and I was just like, no, uncap it. It's a ballpoint pen, not a clicky ballpoint. Whatever. That was the minor problem in that movie. There were quite a few things that were just wrong with it, and I could sit here all day and explain it to you, but I think I would run out of minutes, so I'll nitpick it later. Overall, however, I will say that it was rather unsuccessful in the sense that I think that it wasn't epic enough. It wasn't epic enough. They did a lot of things that were wrong, as far as I'm concerned. The blonde hair, the fact that everybody's older, I just didn't like that. But Logan Lerman was hot. I could definitely imagine him being the 16-year-old Percy Jackson, but the problem is it was too soon for him to be that old. I am kind of... I'm terrified about the next movie that they're going to do, apparently. August 2013, my month, my birthday is in August. If they ruin my month, I will hunt them down. However, I will give them the opportunity, and I will try and see the movie. Unfortunately, I doubt my friends will want to relive the anguish. Next, well, I'm guilty of watching a few movies before I've read the books. Normally I would say, yeah, go ahead, read the book before you see a movie. It's much more fulfilling, and you get to enjoy it, reading it and then seeing it, whereas if you see it and then watch and try to read it, you might not want to. My problem was Eragon. Eragon was a nice movie. I liked it. I don't see what was wrong with it. I particularly liked one of the characters. I think his name might have been Brom. Yeah, Brom. He was played by Jeremy Irons. I love that man's voice so much. He voiced Scar in The Lion King, so I was just astounded to see him. But the problem with me trying to read the book was, after seeing the movie, it just didn't feel the same. The book was long. I didn't get very far with it, honestly. I couldn't. A movie, it tries to keep everybody engaged, so they're not going to nitpick everything. They want to get to the action as quickly as possible, which is good in some cases, although you may not get the same kind of character development. You don't get to kind of explore the the character quite as much. However, it was good in the sense that the action was fun, it was exciting. I didn't get the impression of that woman being an elf in the movie, but it was quite clear from what I tried to read in the book that she was an elf. Next, Alex Rider. Oh my gosh. I read all the books and I was absolutely sad when they ended the series. It was such a low note, and at the same time there was kind of a sense of optimism because he gets to start afresh somewhere else, away from MI6 by the very end, but he's lost so much in the space of a year or so. He's just gone. And first his parents, even before he was, really alive. He was alive, but he was a baby. Then his uncle, and then that really kick-started everything. Now, the movie itself was, well, from what I've heard, the actual author, Anthony Horowitz, slightly regretted having it turned into a movie. I guess that means he probably saw the movies. At least Rick Riordan realised that he just shouldn't watch the movie. And I'm glad that he hasn't, because he'd probably cry a little bit if he saw the movie. Sad cries, not happy cries. Alex Rider was played by Alex Pettyfer. Funny that. However, one of my friends thought that he looked a little bit too girly. She thought that there was a bit of more of a masculinity to him, the kind of a handsomeness, because bearing in mind Pettyfer was still quite young during that time. I think he's gotten a lot more rugged when he's done I'm Number 4 for starters. I mean, that guy just loves book to movie adaptations. Alex Rider, I Am Number 4, and another one that I can't remember right now. Beastly. He's on Beastly. I probably won't go over all of them. I'd have to say, with Alex Rider, my concern was, well, there were a few concerns. For a start, I think they changed the name of the villain. I can't remember what his real name was meant to be, what they changed it to, but that was a bit odd. I found it strange that they managed to get such a actor to play that role, but I mean, this was before his huge comeback, I suppose. So it was just a thing. The other things, oh my gosh, the ending. They changed the ending. So, spoiler alert! At the ending of the book, Alex comes out and he's kidnapped by the villain, whose name I can't remember from a long time ago. He's kidnapped, taken to a tower where he is going to be told that he's going to be shot. Yasin comes along and shoots the other villain instead, and then that's more or less it. I think that was the ending. And then he tells Alex that this isn't his world. He shouldn't be fighting. He shouldn't. This is a man's thing. He says to Alex.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't mean nothing without Alex Rider. So basically my life is meaningless now, it's finished.
And that you have no part in it and just leave my world, and that's that. He has no orders to kill him, so he just doesn't. Hidden missed opportunity there. If he'd killed Alex, he would have gotten away with a lot more later on. But in the movie, they tried to make it more dramatic, I guess. So they had some scene with Alex racing across with the horse, and Sabina. Sabina wasn't even meant to be in that movie, so I was confused. I guess they thought to themselves, oh, we'll probably not actually make the next movie, so let's just get in a cute girl. But having said that, I did kind of like the sequences with Yasin Grigore coming out of his helicopter upside down shooting people. That's weird, right? It's weird.
Well, thanks for watching today on Wiki Wacky Wonsies, Musings and Wonderings. That will be all for now, and I will continue on with book to movie adaptations part 2 for next week. Thank you.